Alright, back here with, what is this, take 3 of trying to make sure my machine is completely waterproof. The side seals worked perfect. At the bottom, what was happening was, liquid was, beating up on here and then rolling down there and then dripping off the edge, gathering up on there, and then eventually did run down. So, had to take this apart again. And what I did this time was I just removed that bottom piece of steel. It doesn't really do anything, it was just in the way. I just put a little brass catch there to stop the door. And on each door I put a separate flap. And that's bolted on with aluminum rails on the front and back and with silicone in between each layer. So now the liquid gets, well, in theory, I haven't tried this yet, deposited here. It should run straight down and then right off there, and that's well and above like the lip that it was causing a problem. I didn't put one piece on the little middle part yet. I'm hoping I don't need to because it's further back. It should just run down there, but if it leaks there too, then I'll have to put a little piece of plastic there, and then hopefully that should be the last piece I have to add. So I did these flaps on both sides, and now what I'm going to do is what somebody else suggested was to spray the coolant right on the doors and make sure that's waterproof, because I have tested everything else. And we're going to just reach in here and I'm going to aim the coolant right at this door. Turn her on. So this is a first test again, but it can't work worse than last time. Alright, so squirting at the door, and there's my little internal mud flap, and it's doing its job. I can probably sneak in from the side here, get a shot. So keeping the main drips well away from the main. So now I'm going to move it to the other door. It looks like it's open, but that's actually on the inside. Just very clear. Alright, and then I figured this would work. I mean, it's waterproof. Nothing should be getting through that. So now I'm going to aim it towards the middle and see how we do there. Yeah, okay. So I do have to put that extra little flap in the middle. Damn it. Alright, let me add that and I'll do one final test and call it good. Alright, so, yeah, added another flap to guide fluid out of the middle. So I'm going to aim the coolant out the middle, give this a try, keep my fingers and toes crossed, and coolant on. Alright, so in only 12 or 15 easy steps, you can flood coolant proof your stock enclosure. Yeah. So, I have had some questions, people asking me what I thought about this. Am I unhappy I bought this now? No, I'm not. I love the machine. My feeling is that this enclosure probably wasn't designed for flood coolant. When I was just doing no coolant with chips, it contained the chips pretty fine. But for flood coolant, stock as it comes, absolutely not recommended. Now I'm sure they're going to take this into account and make a revision of the enclosure, but overall, I mean, I still love the machine. There's nothing else I could even considered in this price range. And the Tormac as a company, I love them. They're great. Support is great. I like that they're established in the community. They've been around for a while. I'm going to be able to get parts from them in the future. So overall, no, I'm not sorry about it. I'm very happy. Do I wish it came completely flood-proofed? Yes. If they want me to beta test their a new revision of the enclosure, absolutely would do that. But as it is for now, I think my immediate problems are met. I needed flood coolant because I'm going to be cutting titanium, which is a horrible thermal conductor. And if you've ever cut it, you know that it heats up at the point of cut really like significantly. And flood's the best way to get that out of there and keep a surface finish that's respectable. So, hopefully the next video I show will be me actually cutting titanium. All right, thanks guys.